Wow, 2 Maya tutorials in one day. We are on a roll, guys. Okay, so what we're doing now, we are creating 3D text because I have seen many tutorials like this for many softwares, which is why I haven't done it for Cinema 4D because I know that there are lots out there. However, I haven't seen many for Maya, so I thought I'd help you guys out. It's really simple. We're going to go, I'll tell you what, we're going to use this, hold down the space bar, which you know we're not because it does that cool little thing, which we don't want. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, Maya. Right, here we go. Create text. Hit this box. Our text is going to say Venom, because that's my name. Going to choose some font. I'm going to go Arial Black regular. Going to bevel. Not at the start, but at the end. Press create. Hit key number 5. And now we've got some cool options here. Now, we can mess around with some of these options because, as you can see, we can now mess around with the bevel settings. To do that, click on this icon up here, the Show or Hide Attribute Editor, to get that out, and move along here until you see the bevel. Click on the bevel, and now we can choose the ones that we want. Well, the bevel is how much it curves, so I want it to curve a fair amount. But not so that it starts doing this stuff. Can you see? It's like messing up. You want to avoid that. Now the reason I've unchecked at start is because I don't want it to bevel the other way as well, which is what it will do if I do that. And I don't want it to do that. Extrude distance, that's how far your text is coming out. Like such. Oops, sorry. Voila. And you can just mess around with these settings until you find the style that we want. As you can see, the E is getting a few problems here, so we're going to have to bring in that bevel, the bevel width. And now we're ready to start messing around with this. So that is, in a nutshell, how you create the text. But what else can we do from here? Well, obviously you want to apply some textures, so hit the hypershade group here. We're going to create a blend. And we've got all these different settings here. So with the specular color, I'm going to set it to a white. Reflectivity, I'm going to bring that right up. Bring the reflected color up. Specular roll off up. And if you bring it in, it will give you a glossy look, like that. Color, click on the checker box here. This will give us some more options. And you know what? I'm feeling creative, so I'm going to go with a file. And if you follow my tutorial on texturing, then you'll be used to this. We're going to hit this box here to choose a file. I'm going to go to my video copilot file, evolution. Where is it? Textures, grayscale. That looks exciting. Open, and now we've got this. You also might want to use. I want to use this for the bump. So if we go back to our blend, bump mapping, checker box, file. Click on the file tab and just choose the same object. And then on the bump we can change the bump depth. Now click on down, hold down the right mouse button and press assign material to selection. 7. That will show you what it looks like. You need to have a light in this scene, so we're going to create a light. Rendering light. Here's our light. Hit the W key to move our light. You know what? I'm going to bring it essential. Bring it down. E for the rotate tool, and I'm going to shine it up. And then move it out. So that it covers all of that. Then we render up a little box. You can tell that we've got some awesome texture on there. If we zoom in more, we can see what's really going on here. Let's render that out. And obviously that is a very stylized piece of text. If I'm honest with you, I rather like it. But you may not. In such case, mess around with the materials, have a go at the different settings. Find someone that takes your liking. I mean, the whole point of like this kind of work is that you're playing around, and I can't tell you exactly what to do because it's not always going to be right for every situation. So that's creating our 3D text in a nutshell. Yeah. You can create a backdrop for this. I believe the best way to do it, if you've watched any of Andrew Kramer's tutorials, he does a few good stuff like this. And we're going to go into edges mode, right click, object, right click. In that case we're going to control the vertex. Push it out like that. Grab these, put it behind the text so that it doesn't curve then. Grab them, put it up. And we have very quickly created a very simple thing. R to scale. There we go, we've now created a cool little backdrop. We grab our text, hit W to grab the move tool, move our text up. We have now got some cool text on a backdrop. Check it. And you can obviously texture that as well. Mess around. Enjoy. That is the fun of Maya. You can literally just experiment for hours. And I'll be back soon with another tutorial. See you guys soon.